Hi guys, welcome to another video. Please ignore all of this. I know I've been gone for like, oh my god, when was the last video I posted? Owls, I think? And it wasn't even like an owls vlog or anything, even though I had planned to film that. It was my owls TBR, I think. Which is really interesting because I usually don't do TBRs to begin with. And then I stopped posting. Sorry about that. But I am here today because I've actually been reading. Well, I've kind of been listening, but I've kind of been reading. I've been, you know, I've been reading. So this book I read in, I think Goodreads said 2013, and I gave it 5 stars. And it's just been kind of sitting up on my shelf. I have the entire series. I have like a box set. B-roll here. I've had this box set for, well, actually probably 7 years, like since I read this one. And I remember liking it, but I was like, I can't remember shit about it, and I was just kind of in the mood. I'm not usually a rereader, so me rereading is like well, it's not a big deal, but it's just like not the usual. But I started rereading this one a couple of days ago, and I only have this much left. I've been zooming through it. I've been enjoying it so much. Like, I think this is still gonna be a 5-star read. I've just really been enjoying it, and I've been kind of taking a different approach to reading lately. Like, I'm still reading books that I own physically. I keep looking at my bookshelf, that's why. I'm still reading books that I own physically, but I've been like playing the audiobook and then also reading them at the same time. I'm not really an audiobook person. That's the reason why I'm still like visually looking at the book. But I feel like it's helping me get through books easier. Just because I have been slumping pretty hard lately. It had started because I was doing school still. Well, I mean, I'm still doing school, it's just not the main semesters. It's like summertime right now. But I was like really preoccupied with work and that, and so reading just kind of like fell by the wayside. I just didn't really care to read, to be honest. And that's the reason why it disappeared from the channel too, is just because like, it's a booktube channel, what are you gonna do if you ain't reading? But yeah, I am 234 pages into this one. I started it a couple of days ago, and that's fast-paced for me lately. I've been reading so freaking slow. I'm on turtle mode, and I'm excited about it. I have a really bad habit of reading like one book from a series, like the first book or the first 2 books, and then I just like give up on the entire series and I never get back to it. So since there's 5 books in the series, I have all 5 of them. I think I'm gonna try to just like read through them. Like, if they all go as fast as this one has been going, I don't think it'll be an issue. I really love this first book. I'm having so much fun with it. It has like, she's like, well, I mean, the title of the book is Soulless, but she doesn't have a soul, and she's like super assertive. It takes place in the 1800s, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't know why I'm talking like that. It's historical fiction. It's fantasy in the vein of like vampires and werewolves. Our main character, she's like super assertive, and she's basically a spinster, which is fun because I too am a spinster. There's also a temperamental Scottish werewolf, which is fun. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. I feel like I sound really weird when I'm talking right now. Ugh. I woke up, I took a nap, and I woke up like a half hour ago, and I was fucking around on my phone, and I didn't realize that I sounded kind of weird until I started talking to you guys. I kind of have a headache, to be honest, but I took my temperature and it's all good. Like, I don't really know. Honestly, I think I have a headache just because it's been pretty hot lately where I live. Like, we haven't really had a sub 100-degree day in like a week. And like, so like to Las Vegas or to Arizona or something, that's absolutely nothing. But like, I live in California, Northern California. Well, northern-ish California, and we don't do that here. See, it's like 106 right now, if that'll focus. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not vibing with it. Last night at 9 p.m. it was 91 degrees here. Like, what the fuck is that? I want to go back to the Bay. The Bay had days like that, but it wasn't like all the time. Hold on. I had a list of shit that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm blanking on it right now. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to bring up Reading Rush because Reading Rush is coming up soon. I think it starts, what, next week? I don't remember the date that it starts. Today is July 12th. Sunday, Monday, hold on, Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. Jesus Christ, I am so out of sorts right now. Anyway, Reading Rush starts on like the 21st, I want to say. I've seen a lot of people making their TBRs for it. I actually can't even remember the challenges right now, so, but I don't have a TBR for it. I don't know if I'm gonna make one. I made an Owls TBR and then I didn't return to my channel at all or finish the Owls, so maybe I just shouldn't jinx it, I guess. Can I get something off my chest? So my book of the month book shipped on July 2nd, and I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law's shipped the same day. She got hers like 4 days ago. Tell me why mine isn't arriving until tomorrow, maybe. I got Mexican Gothic for July, if you guys were wondering. Also, what did you guys get? I want to know. I was only really interested in Mexican Gothic and I don't remember what it's called. I think it was by Alex North. Hold on, let me look up what it was called. The Shadows by Alex North, yeah. So I was interested in that one and Mexican Gothic. My sister-in-law, I think she got The Shadows, and obviously I just said I got Mexican Gothic, which kind of works out. We tend to be interested in the same like 1 or 2 books, so we can like swap them if we're so inclined. I had also looked at Head Over Heels because it's like an Olympics book, but I'm not feeling romance lately, so I was like, meh. What else to talk about? I don't know. I feel like I've been sitting here talking forever. I'm like kind of tired of listening to my voice and it's making my head hurt. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys later. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I can just talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. Bye for now. Also, sorry that like entire clip was out of focus. I didn't notice it until probably almost the end, and then when I tried to fix it, it obviously didn't fix, and I don't care very much to re-record any of it, so my bad. I forgot to tell you my intentions for this book. So I'm at 234 of, it looks like 371. So I'm hoping to finish this. I mean, I'm definitely not going to finish it tonight, but I kind of want to finish it by tomorrow. I'm not trying to rush it. Like, I really don't want to rush it because I'm enjoying it so much. Do you know how like you read a book and you're enjoying it so that you like put off the last chapter forever and you're like, I don't know why I haven't read it. Anyway, I digress. I have 4 more books though, so I'm gonna try and finish that by tomorrow so that I can start those and read however much I can during the summertime. Ooh, sorry, why are you so close to me? So that I can read as much as I can during the summertime, because once school classes start again, or fall classes, I might be MIA again. I don't know, because I'm gonna try to take on closer to a full workload this semester. Fuck me, but yeah, we'll see. So, do you guys remember how I was like, well, I'm definitely not gonna finish this book tonight? Well, I only have that much left. It's like 60 pages or something. It's an hour and 25 minutes in the audiobook, but I listened to the audiobook at 1.5 speed, so we're probably looking at like an hour or something. And how am I gonna deny that? Okay, it is 9 o'clock, which is a half hour after my bedtime, but if I weren't reading, I would just be wasting my time on Instagram or something. So I'm just gonna finish the book. Just want to let you guys know. Okay guys, hello. Pretend I'm not a mess right now. I just got home from work. The reason I came here is to tell you guys that I did finish Soulless last night, and it's still a 5 stars. I still really enjoyed it. I remembered like really only the end of the book, so rereading it was kind of like reading it for the first time again. It has been 7 years since I read it. I finished it. I liked it. Now remember yesterday how I said that I usually read like the first book or two of a series and then I don't really read the rest? Kind of feeling that way right now. I'm kind of feeling like all of the cat and mouse like romance of the first book is over with, and I hope that wasn't a spoiler. I was about to say something that was really spoilery. Anyway, it's just everything is evolving, and like I know if I keep looking up there. I'm sorry, my bookshelf is like right there, that's why I keep looking up there all the time. But if I pick up the next books, I know I'm gonna enjoy them, obviously, but I don't know. I just have that little like, but we could read something else, you know. Which brings me to my next dilemma. I got a notification while I was at work from Libby saying that my hold for the Game of Thrones book, what is it called? Ballad of Snakes, Songbirds, Snakes. Hold on. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is ready. I actually put a physical hold on, but then the Rona started and I just never went and got it because I don't know. Like library books are already kind of a cesspool of like nasty people's germs and shit. And I felt really weird about having a book during the pandemic. You know what I mean? So I just kind of let that be passed to somebody else. But I forgot that I had put a hold on the ebook as well, and so that finally came in, and now I'm super duper torn because I wanted to continue with Changeless, which is the next book after Soulless, and now I have to choose between the two. I'm not really sure if I'm in the mood for like Game of Thrones. I kept saying Game of Thrones, didn't I? Hunger Games. I don't know if I'm in the mood for like Hunger Games style books. I'm kind of feeling the fantasy thing. I don't really know. Anyway, another wrench in the book decision making. I got my book of the month today, finally. I was just whining about it yesterday, I know. I finally got it in. Did I mention what book I was getting? I got Mexican Gothic. I think I did mention that. This is really pretty. Like, I really like the green and then like the pink red of her dress. Let's see if there's anything on the inside. Yeah, it's like red and green. Anyway, I can't remember what this book is really about. And something about anyway, she goes to Mexico and there's some type of stuff going on. I don't know. It sounded interesting, and I'm just gonna trust that. I'm not gonna read the synopsis again. I just kind of want to jump into that without knowing what's going on. But I kind of want to wait till October to read this. I don't know. Oh, I got a different bookmark this month too. Usually I get the ones that say like, oh hey, or whatever, but this one says I'd rather be reading, and then there's no blue side, which is cool. I actually use these bookmarks too. Usually I'm like a receipt person, you know. But I've actually been using these book of the month bookmarks. Like, I have one in Soulless right now. The oh hello again. So that's fun. Anyway, I got another package. This one came to me all the way from England. From, I forgot what store I bought it from. Doesn't it say? Oh, the actual bag says it. Okay, so don't make fun of me if you're British. I'm so sorry, because you guys say everything so much nicer than Americans. But Debenhams, that's where I got it from. Somebody posted something about it on Reddit, and I decided I needed to have that because I loved it. And I actually got like free shipping from England, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't have a king size bed, but I got this this set because it has tigers on it, and I love it. Like, you can kind of see the tigers. I was like, I have to have this. She posted, I'm assuming it's a she, whoever it was, they posted a picture of their like cat or something, I don't know, and I had to have it. So I bought it. It actually didn't cost me that much money too. It was only like $15 after everything was said and done, and then like customs fee was only like 43 cents or something, 47 cents. So I was like, that's kind of a steal. I don't have a king size bed, but it doesn't really matter though, because it's just like the duvet cover and pillowcases. I have a full size bed, but like I don't mind having bigger blankets because I usually buy bigger blankets anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. It was 17.5 pounds, which translated to like $15 after everything was said and done for me. So that's cool. Not book related. Anyway, what was this? I feel like the old mom trying to be young at a party. Okay, anyway. Bye. Hi, sorry. Don't do the math from the last one. I was looking at this tag, but I actually got it for 12.5 pounds, and that's why I kept saying it translated to like $15 for me. Don't do the math from the last one, it's wrong. I'm sitting on my couch and I just realized that I have this book right here. It's Girl Wash Your Face. I forgot that I had started reading it. I haven't even been tracking it on Goodreads. I actually can't remember what day I started it, but I was listening to it on audiobook while I was just like doing stuff. Which again, with the audiobooks, like this is really uncharted territory for me, but I digress. I had started listening to it, and then I mentioned, because my sister-in-law gave me the book, I mentioned that I was reading it to her, and she was like, fuck her and fuck that book. And so I immediately stopped reading it, like, uh-oh, what happened? And she just didn't like the book, but I just never picked it back up. I don't know, I forgot about it. I don't really read a lot of like nonfiction, which honestly I don't really care about. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm trying to read more nonfiction because XYZ, and I just like, meh. So honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna pick it back up again. I just forgot that I was reading it. I don't know. That's all. That's all. A bit of exciting news. My ficus finally started growing a leaf. It wasn't doing that before. It was just like sitting there not growing anything. And then my sister-in-law's monstera is growing a new leaf right here, which is also exciting. Also, oh, I don't know if you can see because of the backlighting, but I think that might be a new leaf coming out too, so that's fun. I don't know if you guys actually care about my plants. I know half the time I don't really care about them, but like I've started noticing that they're actually growing, which is nice. Well, like my monstera, it's gotten a couple of new leaves in the past couple of months, but like I just realized in the past week or so that my pothos is actually looking kind of bigger, and my ficus is finally growing a leaf. I've had it for a few months, I think, and it hasn't done anything, like literally anything, but now it's growing, which is exciting. My autumn fern is dying though, and to be honest, I don't know if I care. Anyway, just to update you guys on the whole like, do I read the new Hunger Games dilemma thing, I gave it back. Well, okay, I didn't give it back. I never actually like checked it out, but you know how Libby, you can say like, oh, deliver it however many days later? I did that. I was like, I don't have the time for that right now. And I'm reading Changeless anyway. I started that. I was gonna start reading Dragonfly and Amber again because I'm literally still reading that. I've been reading that, oh, it's been several months, I don't know, but I haven't actually picked it up in a while. So I wanted to catch up on and finish that. And I just kind of feel like I need to start prioritizing certain things instead of trying to read them all like I usually do, because I just don't read as fast as I used to. Or as much, rather. I don't think it's like a speed thing as much as like actually physically sitting down and reading, you know what I mean? There's a sale on all the Sims 4 games on the computer, and I'm trying really hard not to buy anything, but like all the expansions and like all the packs that I don't have right now, I could literally buy for like $60 total, and I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I just bought Realm of Magic not that long ago. I played it for like a half hour, got bored, and I haven't touched it since. So I'm like really trying not to go buy any of these Sims games, but I'll keep you updated. I don't know. I just realized I literally haven't updated my reading journal since April. Like, I was doing good in January and February, and March wasn't so great, and here I even was just like, nope, didn't track. And then after that, so I'm trying to decide if I want to update this or play video games. Because I'm not really sure, the struggle is real. Guys, it's only been a few hours, there's a confirmed new leaf growing on my monstera, which is really exciting because I think one grew in just like a month ago, maybe a month and a half. That was this one. I'm excited for it. Hello, so I haven't updated you guys in a couple of days. I started Changeless a couple of days ago. I don't remember if I told you guys, but according to the audiobook, I am 44% of the way through. I'm listening to it on 1.75 times speed. And I also like follow along on the ebook / physical book, depending on where I am. So I've mostly been listening to it while I'm like cooking and stuff. I was about to go make dinner and then I was like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be vlogging. So that's my plan. It's actually like 9 something right now. I also just realized when I checked my email, the Reading Rush sent an email out saying that it starts in like 3 days, which I haven't even thought about what I'm gonna read for the readathon. And honestly, if I make a TBR, I know I'm not gonna stick to it, but I want some type of idea, especially because like one of the prompts is read a book outside of your house, which I can do because I work. So like I can read it during breaks. I kind of need to think about what I would want to read because I don't want to take like a massive book to work every day, you know. I'm never gonna finish that. I'll think about it. I don't know. Oh. Last night I watched Hamilton for the first time ever, and I always hear people talk about how good it is, but you know, like I'd never seen it. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Like I'm usually not into musicals and stuff, but I do like stage things. I'm not like a theater geek or anything, but I watched Hamilton last night and it was so good. I watched it once and then when I was going to bed I put it on again, and then this morning I was at work and I just kept saying like Alexander Hamilton over and over and over because it was the only words that I could remember, until eventually I realized like, hey, you know, you could just put the soundtrack on, right? So I did that and it really pulled me through my shift. It was a great idea. But yeah, so that's fun. I've been literally just singing Hamilton songs in my head since I watched it. Anyway, hey guys, good morning. Today is Saturday the 18th. I actually can't remember the last time I updated you or what I said. I think I mentioned watching Hamilton, right? Anyway, I made my mom watch Hamilton last night. Well, I didn't make her. She wanted to watch it. We watched it. She loved it. Obviously, I already love it. So there's that. I'm almost done with Changeless. I have like less than an hour left in the audiobook, I think. Okay, hold on. No, I have a little bit more than an hour. I think it's the actual ebook that says I have less than an hour. So obviously like that's more accurate because I scroll through the ebook as I listen to the audiobook. And I think I will probably finish that today. I don't know if I'm going to start anything else before the Reading Rush though, because that starts the day after tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to read for that. I should probably think about that.